What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm editing this video from this weekend. We had a 2-day event at Piedmont and it was a blast. I drove the shit out of the Corvette, put it through some limits, and I actually went on a course that I was very scared to go on, so that's very exciting. I actually killed that track pretty good. So guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into this, and I done a few things to the car. I didn't make a big video about that because they were just kind of minor things that need to be done, like a starter. Basically, we got a new starter and I put some heat wrap on it because heat kills starters because the headers are so close. And actually the starter wire broke on this when I pulled it off. You had to pull the header off and then the cat was stuck into it. So had to pull the whole piece out as one, which wasn't too bad to do. And then I was actually trying to make a bump stop because I adjusted the angle kit to the 70-degree position. And then this is off the back of a LS head to protect the fuel rail in case of a wreck. It would have worked great. Like, it did work great, but I didn't need it because I done some more adjustments to better get the angle to work and keep it from scrubbing using a spacer. But that starter, I got it wrapped up real nice. The wires got heat wrap on them. The starter done good all weekend, so I'm happy about that. But I was actually tightening this wheel spacer down and it cracked when I was torquing it. So I went ahead and put these extended studs I bought for it. I bought a while back because I was going to convert it to about a 5x114. But instead, I just put these in the factory location. I was able to slip the spacer right on. But as you can see, I got this bump stop or steering stop made, and it worked. But it wasn't needed because the wheel didn't hit the control arm after I put that 1-inch spacer on. So either way, that would have been nice. I made 2 of them, put them on. It worked. Kept the wheel from turning too far into the control arm, but it wasn't needed. But I went ahead and put it on the 70-degree setting so I'd have more angle. I had to cut the front of my tub out on the front where the bumper is to keep it from hitting because it was hitting pretty hard there. It's one of the reasons I never actually put it on the bigger setting before. My buddy Savio from Drift HQ said on Drift Week 3, he was able to put his on the 70-degree setting. The wheels kind of make a big difference. The brake caliper does come really close to the lower control arm, but it doesn't hit. It's usually the wheels that limit you from having all the angle. But the wheels I'm running with a 1-inch spacer, they clear perfect, so it wasn't a big deal. And I put a coolant tank on it because I noticed mine had a small drip, and that's the last thing I wanted to do is drive 2 hours away to a 2-day event and my coolant jug bust. So I bought an aluminum one off Amazon for like $80. I went ahead and put that on, and I done a flushed coolant system, and I got rid of all the antifreeze, and I put some water wetter in, and I went and put a 160-degree thermostat in. Only thing I haven't done was tune the fans to come on earlier, which the car did really good. It was able to cool the oil temp down. After running the one course for a good solid lap, and I was just hot lapping like crazy. The oil temp never got over 220. One time it did get over 220. It was like 234. But once you're doing the back road to do your cool down lap and get back in line, it cooled right down to 210. So the car done good. It didn't run hot none. The one track I told you about that I was scared about, it did get up to 235 on that track because I was really, really giving it hell. So other than that, I think that's about all I've done to the car. I bled the hydro some more, got it working a lot better. That's really it. Yeah, that's all I can think of. So I guess we'll get into the video and get started. And one more thing, it's a very humbling experience when you got people that are really good at drifting come up to me and tell me I was killing it all weekend. The track that I was scared of that I went on and absolutely just killed it. Like, I'd done really, really good. And a lot of people come up to me. I had 2 guys in particular that are really good drifters. One of them drives a pink Miata. His name's Kevin. He was like, man, you killed it out there. That car, that's a pretty big car on that small track. And I was like, hell, that's the first time I've ever been on this track. Just him giving me good words just helped boost my confidence in driving. So yeah, it's a very humbling experience. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I feel like I've done really good this weekend. Like the car, and I swear it's all in the car. And another thing, my power steering pump hasn't been working since the last time I went drifting at the clinic for the school. The power steering pump gave out then, and I forgot about it. And this whole weekend, I just kind of had to fight the car, and I wasn't really fighting it. It was just a little harder to drive, but once I got used to it, I actually really liked it. So I don't know if I want to get a power steering pump or not. There is a company that sells one. It's about $500 for like their midline pump. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't really want to put a stock pump. Stock GM pumps just can't handle the heat that well. I mean, I could probably put a big, massive cooler on it, but I don't know. So yeah, let's get into this video.
Well, I just got to take my son for a ride. I don't have no power steering, so this is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I noticed yesterday the power steering wasn't working that great, and right now I have nothing. So I'm out here fighting it, learning, but we're having a ball, ain't we?
Yeah.
In your phone. But we're about to go out for another run. A good one.
I'm so surprised I didn't get scared.
We linked it.
Huh?
We linked it. That was so fun.
I'm surprised I didn't get scared like that entire time. I kept.
That's fun, wasn't
Hey,
it?
Daddy, that's a helmet went like this.
I know it's a little big, but it fits.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
It wasn't that scary. Cameron was right. Like when you first pulled it, you were getting.
The first entry is a little sketchy, but
But then once that's over, you like.
oh man, I'm glad we got to do that together.
That's so